Alright guys, my name is Ellen Rivas and today I want to talk about Bazzite on your Lenovo Legion Go or any device that you have. Alright, the first things I want to tell you is that if you love your experience on your Steam Deck and how the system works and how the games works on the Steam Deck, this is exactly the same. When you install Bazzite or your device that you have, for example Rogali, for example Lenovo Legion Go, you will have exactly the same experience that you have on your Steam Deck. It's exactly the same. If you are some user of your Steam Deck, you will not see any difference between the two operating systems, alright? Yes, you have some improvements that you can see on Bazzite OS. Some things is better than SteamOS. Maybe you have a couple of things that it worse. I will tell you in the next part of the video, but the first thing and the only thing that you need to know at this time is exactly the same. If this is all for you, please install Bazzite. Is the best thing that you can do on your Steam Deck. On your Lenovo Legion Go or your Rogali, and I will tell you why on the next part of the video. So let's go to the Lenovo Legion Go. Alright, so here we are with the Lenovo Legion Go running Bazzite OS. And the first problem that you will have with this system is when you turn on, the controls won't work, right? At the first time, so it's spend like 5 seconds to work. Right, as you can see, all is working now. And how you can fix this problem? All right, you can't at the first time, you can't, because it's a problem from the system and you can do nothing. But for minimize or for see like it doesn't exist, you can put a little video, everything that you wanted, and when you turn off and turn on again, the video will start, and that will eat that seconds on, you know, where you can use your Lenovo Legion Go. For example, as you can see, that video starts and the lights will turn on and everything is working out, as you can see. All right, and that is a little fix from that little problem that you will have at the first time. All right, so here we are in the system, and as you can see, everything is exactly the same than SteamOS. You can see all this menu, you can change everything here, exactly the same that you can on your Steam Deck. It's everything there. All right, you get all the customizers in everything works on your console. For example, you can change the brightness, you can change your audio, microphone, everything works really well. Even the keylogger, all right? You have the keylogger here, you can install everything. For example, this Legion Go remapper is only for Lenovo Legion Go, and you can change a lot of customizing here, all right? Your LEDs, for example, saving modes, all the controls, everything is for Lenovo Legion Go. If you want to know more about this plugin for Legion Go, tell me on the comments and I will make a video specifically of this plugin. All right, but every plugin works really well, and as you can see, is the same. Everything works really similar. But as you can see, for example, now I'm charging my Lenovo Legion Go and I can't know what is the time that will spend to charge to 100%. That is a problem. I don't know if it's only my problem, but I have this problem all the time that I use Bazzite, all right? And this is maybe one of the bad things about Bazzite. All right, but let's continue with this video with this button that you can use on your Windows to open Bazzite, the Lenovo Legion Go system. You can here see the configuration, for example, of your Lenovo Legion Go, and change everything. Is obviously, and I will repeat again and again, it's the same that you will have on your Steam Deck. For example, you have this as recording of your matches or of your playing time, right? You can recording like an SteamOS is the last actualization. And for example, if you go up here on system, you can see that I have the last update from SteamOS, right? You will have all the updates that you have on the Steam Deck and all the improvements you will have here. For example, in a screen, you can change the colors of your Lenovo, and you can, for example, down the intensity of color, and it really works and works well. Maybe you don't see here on the recording, but it really works on your Lenovo Legion Go, for example. See, this maybe is more viewable, right? And all right, let's talk about some improvements that you have here. For example, the first of all, and I want to show you, if you press this button and hold for a few seconds, you will have this menu that I like to open with this button on the menu, and you can change a little bit of customization from your Lenovo Legion Go specifically. All right, these don't work obviously on Steam Deck, but this works here, and you can change, for example, the DDP. I only use this performance mode.
I prefer balance for my gameplay, right? And you can change, for example, charge limit to 80% if you want to take more care about your battery, and see the change of your LED over here. Change CPU settings, and I don't will change nothing about here. But for example, the joysticks, you can change the colors, one solid, for example, rainbow, and you will have these colors changing, and change the brightness, the speed. For example, you can change your controls. I really recommend you select DualSense on this part here, and Steam Input Edge is important to select that for remap all the controls better, right? I close this, everything, all right. Perfect. Let's see with the next menu, game mode, to change, for example, your pad here or your touch, updates of Hangul Demon, this is the name of this system. Bug report, if you have something wrong on your system, you can report here. And shortcuts, for example, if you have any shortcut that you can add here language. You can change this, for example, to English, Portuguese. I don't have Spanish. Sadly, theme, I didn't see this. All right, this looks really better. I don't see this part of the. All right, we'll put, for example, Vapor, Atlantis. All right, I like this. I will have this. For example, this is one of the improvements that you have with Bazzite OS, and it's specifically for your Lenovo Go, or maybe for your ROG Ally. Is it that the case? Okay, and another improvement that I really like it much is you, for example, if you go here and all the games, or let me see where is. All right, here, Bazzite comes with Waydroid. Is one of the first system that you can install on your Bazzite system. If you open Waydroid, this is like an emulator of Android, but it's not an emulator because it runs Android like a native version of Android. Okay, and as you can see, it's open now. And let's see how this works, and works really, really well. For example, if you want to play games from Android, you can do that here. We have the Play Store, can install, for example, Microsoft Excel, and I realized that the touch won't be able to slide from the screen. You need to use the controls. But for example, Telegram, Spotify, Instagram, every game that you have, you can search any game. For example, I don't know if Call of Duty is available here. Maybe some of the most popular games like Call of Duty, I don't know, but alright, as you can see, Call of Duty is not here. You can install Roblox, but Call of Duty is not here. I don't really know why. For example, Clash Royale, yes, is here, but if you want to install, let me see if I can go down. No, I can't. But if you want to install, for example, Brawl Stars, I don't know if you know that game, you can't. As Call of Duty, for example, is not here. I'm really sure because it's not available for this system. I don't know how Google detects that problems, but as you can see, it can. But for example, an application like Google Chrome, I have here Google Chrome to see the news, I don't know, to looking for something, and every app will work, but not all the games. Okay, you can map your controls to on the games, but maybe it will be bannable from the games. Okay, so let's start with the most important things of Bazzite. Okay, so here we are with the games that I have in Bazzite, my Lenovo Go with Bazzite, and I have these games and I can play. All right, let's start with the most important thing, that is play games on Bazzite. Okay, and as you can see and as you can imagine, is exactly the same again and again that the Steam Deck. Okay, perfect. You only need to select your game that you want to play and play the game. It's all that you need to do. Is different than Windows. For example, in some games, I have so many troubles on Red Dead Redemption 2. I have so many troubles on Stray, and here I don't have any troubles. I will show you only one mistake that Bazzite makes to me, but as you can see, we can play the game easily. At the first time that you open the game, maybe it will take some more time, but it's amazing how the games run here, alright? You can play anything and will runs very, very great. Let's start with continuing. Let me show you where I leave this game. And well, guys, alright, I will make a new video after a little. Alright, as you can see, this works amazing. I really love to play on this Lenovo Go, and you don't have problem here about resolution, about window, about nothing. It will work amazing at the first time. You need to change nothing. The configuration maybe will be the same that you have on your Steam Deck for the games. It's amazing. It's amazing. Everything works very well, and you can change, for example, the TDP here. You can select handheld demon, change the balance to power, and have more FPS. Perfect. And I will tell you what is the problem that I have with this system. That is, for example, with this game, everything works. All right, I don't know what happened here. Perfect. I forgot to close this game. Amazing. All right, everything that you can see here works really, really well, but I have problem with Hima Absolution. Is the only game that I can't open on this system. All right, when I try to open this game, it won't work. Only don't launch on the Lenovo Legion Go. In the Steam Deck, it's the same, and the game won't open. All right, don't open. But when you turn or change with desktop mode and open the game, it will work. But here not. You can change, for example, to desktop mode, and this won't open. Okay, it's the only game. It's the only game that I have problems. I play a lot of games. As you can see, I have so much so much games. Sorry, and I play a lot of them, and everything works really, really better. And maybe you are wondering if these have any, for example, is better for the game's performance or is better for the battery. No, the truth is not. Is exactly, it's really the same with Windows. You don't have any improve of performance or battery or nothing, but I will test it with the other Lenovo Legion Go that I have there and test Windows versus Bazzite on the next video. Alright, and that is everything for this video, and the best thing I can resume all this video is really better to play games, because you won't have any problem. You only need to open the game. You don't have any problem about resolution, about Vulkan, about nothing. It will be your life more easy for playing games, and I really recommend you so much. So please install Bazzite. If you have a lot of videos on YouTube. It's not important that I make anyone, but if you want, I will make my version in my really bad English. Okay, so thank you very much to see this video, and I will show you. I will see you in the next. Thank you.